coach, I'm ready to play today. Look at me, I can be center field. Put me in, coach, I'm ready to play. Put me in, coach, I'm ready to play. Yes, I can, center field. I'm ready. Alan Gibbon, that's for you, for the G-Man. Yeah. Hi, I'm Stef.
I'm the G-Man.
We're back with sports
Stupidisms.
So Alan, you're going to share us stories about the New York Yankees today?
It's about sports reporters, the FAN show, ESPN, about some of the games, and then about some of the gambling sites at the end. So
now, Yankees just played the game last night.
Oh, they lost the wild card game. Garrett Cole didn't pitch well. They didn't hit a whole lot. They just didn't win. And to be honest with you, they had an up and down season, so they really didn't deserve to be in the playoffs, to be honest with you, as a true Yankee fan.
Well, one thing I will say before you get into your stuff there, because of you, I decided I was going to listen to a couple of minutes to the radio broadcast of the game. So I hook up my phone, I'm listening to it. And the announcers who were doing it were pretty good that I was listening to. And I said, this isn't Michael Kay or any of the other guys that are on the video of it. And these guys were really descriptive and engaging. And I said, why don't these guys do the regular games? It would be more entertaining. So that was one of the things I came away with. I only listened to a half an inning, though, but I was convinced that Michael Kay and the other guys,
However, on TV, there were A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, and Max Versergian. And Max Versergian didn't shut up for the whole game. Just shut up. Shut up.
Was he a baseball player?
No.
Okay, that's why he can't shut up.
Oh, my God, is he not shut up. So this is a little bit about the WFAN radio show in the morning from 10 to 2. Moose and Maggie. And one of the games when Giancarlo strikes out, she's talking about the next day. She says when Giancarlo Stanton strikes out, it's like a baby giraffe swinging at a ball. When's the last time you saw a baby giraffe swinging at a ball? How stupid does that sound?
That's like when the last did you see a barrel of monkeys?
I don't know. Pretty dumb if you ask me.
How does that equate? How does that relate?
I don't know.
Break your mother's back. Step on the crack, break your mother's back.
I don't know. When's the last time you saw a giraffe swing a bat? I don't know if giraffes played basketball.
When's the last time you seen a leopard without spots?
I don't know. I never saw a leopard without spots.
When's the last time the Yankees won a pennant?
It's been a long time. It's been 12 years since they've been in the World Series.
That long?
Yeah. So anyway, on one of the other shows, Boomer and Gio in the morning, and they're going to play a golf tournament, a bunch of guys. They're talking about where they're going to pee if they're playing golf and they have to go to the bathroom. This is a 15-minute discussion with Al Dukes and Jerry Greco, who helps produce the show.
You're kidding.
Was that a sport?
So the show has gone into the toilet.
It's gone into the trees, I think.
Latrine.
They're trying to figure out where to pee if you're playing golf. Where do you go?
Why don't you do what I do? You go to see your Chinese doctor in Chinatown, get these little black pills, and you won't have a prostate problem anymore.
For bear shits in the wood, that kind of thing.
Did you ever see bear shit?
No, that's okay.
It's like...
I don't want to either.
No, that's a big-ass track, It's a bigger track than de Blasio leaves in the morning.
So, I've said this before about Michael Kay, and now he's got Ryan Ruocco, and he's got Meredith Marakovich, and a few other people on the show that do the Yankee pregame and stuff. He says 3 games is not a series, it's a set. Michael Kay, grow a set. A set is 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, 2. Grow a set of balls and say it's a series. Please. It sounds so stupid.
Why don't you just use the right terminology?
Correct.
No raking, unless you got leaves in your yard.
Right.
How fast did the ball go?
What's velocity? StatCast says it.
How far did it go out of the park?
Who cares? As long as it goes out of the park, it doesn't matter. But anyway, so one of his other genius sayings as Michael Kay does. Says some dumb stuff on his show. I just happened to listen to his show one day. He says, there's no defense against a walk. Really? How'd you figure that out, genius?
No
100 years of
defense
there's 100 years of baseball, and you just figured out there's no defense against a walk. No kidding, Sherlock.
Why don't you just say a walk is as good as a hit?
Right.
Why don't you just say a walk is as good as a hit?
You schmuck.
You got to get on base to score.
Yeah.
Schmuck.
Now, there's another genius saying by him. Okay, not to pick on Michael Kay, but I do, because he says some dumb shit, and he is a dumb schmuck. Michael Kay says when Giancarlo hits a home run, it stays hit. Really? Where'd you come up with that word from?
Stays hit.
It stays hit, yeah. What the hell does that mean, stays hit?
It's hit no
It's
matter
hit
what.
no matter what, right? It's a hit,
Exactly.
right.
I don't understand just what the words that come out of these mouths. I mean, also you had that announcer who just retired. I guess you
Ken
retired.
Singleton, I retired.
You retired.
I picked on him last week. Yeah, he retired this week. He didn't want to take it.
Ken, we love you, but
Time to go.
Thank God it was time to go.
Now you get Michael to go with you.
Yeah, and matter of fact, take Biden with you too.
Yeah. So here's another one. Michael Kay says that the Yankees are playing the Blue Jays, and he says Corey Dickerson is DHing because they like the way he hits. No kidding. No, they like him because he's defense. That's why he's
You
DHing.
like him because he's cute.
Yeah. What is it? DH is what? Usually a good hitter.
Designated hitter. Somebody who's coming in there
To
to hit.
Oh, that's all he's doing is hitting.
He's not coming in there
field.
to do anything to
Right.
field.
He's not going to say hello to you,
Exactly. He's coming in there.
hit
He's
the
got
ball.
a job to do.
which is hit the ball. That's why he's DH. That's designated hitter.
But then, why they swing at the ball when it's on the ground? He's a DH. But he just swung at one out of the strike zone. You know, like what's that guy's Gallo? When they said Gallo, the way he's striking, I thought it was like Joey Gallo.
They said he's a great hitter. Oh, that's his name, Joey Gallo. Joe Gallo.
I'm thinking of Joe Gallo from the
The crime family.
Gambinos. Whatever.
But they say he's a great hitter, but yet he strikes out, led the league in strikeouts. How's he a great hitter?
I think he's a great hitman on the side. He's killing the Yankees, though. I mean, how do you put? He's a cleanup, right? How do you?
No,
put,
not all the time, though.
Yeah, but how do you put in a
Last
big
night he
game?
was.
But why would you put a guy who can't move the runners occasionally in a big spot like that?
Well, he leads the league in strikeouts and leads the league in walks, and had 39 home runs. So walks and strikeouts. He had 200 strikeouts, 100 and something walks. That's 300 at bats. 39 home runs. That's like 300. So the rest of the time, what the hell does he do? I don't know.
Well, I'll give you an example. To be a 300 hitter, right?
And he only batted 200 this
To be
year.
a
199 to be exact.
But to be a 300 hitter, you only got to get 3 hits out of 10, right?
Right.
So he's only getting 2 hits out of 10.
Right.
I mean, how much does he weigh?
He was a pretty good big guy.
So you mean he's not even hitting his weight?
No, he only batted 199.
Well, he's got to go back to the minors.
Well, they ain't got that going nowhere. So.
Well, he can't play. He shouldn't
So,
be playing for the Yankees.
Another stupidism by Mr. Michael Kay in a game against the Toronto Blue Jays with Severino on the mound. He says, Vlad Guerrero Jr. had a great inning. Vlad Guerrero was struck out by Severino in that inning. What are you talking about? You're so busy talking about other shit that you don't even know what's going on in the game. That you're calling wrong people wrong names. How the hell do you do that? Are you watching the game or are you bullshitting during the game? I think you should be on a BS show, maybe.
Yeah, but you're paying attention, though. That's the difference. The difference is they're not paying attention to their game.
So this happened last week, and I get the Post every day, the New York Post. At 9:28, they always have an article every day, a little small little article, this day in sports. So on 9:28 and 9:29, somebody who did the type print didn't realize that they printed the same thing on both days. So which day was it? Did this really happen on? The 28th or 29th? Was the last day that Babe Ruth hit his last home run or something? But was it the 28th or the 29th? Because you printed the same column on both pages.
And nobody caught it.
On both days.
That's a mistake.
So what day did this actually happen? Which day is right? The 28th or the 29th? But I read that every day because it's in the sports section. I like to see what happened on that day in sports. And it's every year, that the important things that happen.
But you got to be right, though.
Well, I still don't know what day was it. What day is right? The 28th or 29th? When did this stuff happen?
Well, right now, what time is it now in New York? but it's 3 hours less in California. So are we right or they right?
Right, I don't know.
You don't know.
So now this is something I've been complaining about for a while, and I keep hearing more and more about online gambling, and they keep adding more and more sites. You got Bet Pro, you got Sugar House, you got William Hill, you got Bet 350, Bet GM, Caesars, FanDuel, DraftKings, Sportsbook Online. These are all over ESPN, all over FAN. Now they're on New Jersey a lot of New Jersey stations. They're on a lot of New York stations, on TV and on the radio. But if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. And your first bet is free up to $5,000, $2,000, $3,000, $1,000. But the only problem is you can't take your money out.
You got to gamble again.
And it's only inside credit, which only lasts 7 days.
Which means
if you don't bet again in 7 days,
play,
you lost that money.
That's,
so did you really win? You won nothing.
No, that's what I call fool's gold.
That's called come on.
Come on, yeah. Well, if somebody comes on me, I don't want to be come on that way.
Depends. I like coming on somebody, but not.
Yeah.
They better be female.
Yeah. Before I get screwed, I want to
come on
kissed. You. I want a little foreplay. With some of this stuff, they try to massage you, but they don't realize they're doing more harm than good by misleading you, I guess.
How dumb do they think people are? First bet is free up to $5,000, but then if you don't use it within 7 days and on site credit, you lose it. So you don't lose your $5,000? Really? I don't think so. One says 5,000, one says 2,000. Then they got these things that on TV. They're Caesars now. They got to yell at you and they say it's for the people. People, really? Bullshit. It's for Caesars. Who are you bullshitting here?
Right. If it was an Abbott and Costello routine, it would be who's on first, third base.
DraftKings is all over the place now. DraftKings is the official partner of WFAN, and the other ones, the Bet 350 is one. I think it's ESPN, and they're bringing in everybody under the sun. And it's just getting stupid.
Basically, bet with your head, not over.
Right. That's right. And unfortunately, they're sucking in people for $50, $100. They're just taking people's paychecks and pensions and everything else.
Well, it's a shame because, money is hard to come by these days. And to steal it that way and say, but if you have a gambling problem,
call 1-800-GAMBLER. Yeah, we're just going to entice you. And now, as you notice, New York has a new scratch-off called bacon. And they show a guy going out the window and flying out the window. He smelled the bacon. But if you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER, though. We're just trying to entice you to gamble more. But if you got a gambling problem, to me, that's an oxymoron, in my opinion. You just keep coming out with more and more games to entice people to gamble.
I have a question, though. Where does the money go?
I don't know. Does anybody really know where it's going? I think it's going in somebody's pocket.
It's gotta be. I mean, at first they talked about, giving it
to
the
schools. It's going to go for the roads.
Well, it should
go for the seniors.
Well, for example, the schools in Texas. Metal detector, right now, how does a kid get a gun, in the school?
There's a shooting today, actually, in Texas, right?
So now you think about it, well, you know what? Where's this lottery money going? Hey, how about, metal detectors in school? It used to be, kids would go to school and go to learn.
You got to worry about going to school now.
Now
who knows what's going to happen?
You don't know if you're going to graduate.
You don't know if you're going to come out the same day.
You'd be alive.
Right.
Crazy. Now when somebody wants to play, like I was jogging yesterday, and there's this kid every day, he's in the park, they're not going to school, right? So I was talking to someone, I said, you know what? I can't fault this kid right now because of what's going on to school. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's safer in the park here than going to school.
Maybe no. It might get a little high, but it's okay.
He'll make it. Kid had a vape pipe. He said smoking his vape pipe.
Yeah, well, he said he had a vape. There might have been something else in that vape.
Yeah, that was another kid. This is like
Hangout City.
Hangout City, and you know what? Maybe it's because of what we're talking about. Kids are afraid to go to school. Yeah.
Yeah, I might be if I was in school.
I'd say, Mom, I ain't going today. I'm sick. I don't feel good, Mom. I'm tugging.
I'm safer at home, Mom.
Yeah, that's the scary thing. Mom, Mom, you want to see me tonight? Let me
stay here. I don't want to go to school. I might be dead at the end of the day.
Mom, can I get homeschool, please?
Yeah, please.
Please. I'll do anything you say. I'll take out the garbage, I'll make sure,
I'll clean the rugs.
I clean the rugs. I'll do all the things.
I'll do the laundry just to stay home.
Anything. Well, please.
The kid next to me has a shotgun in school.
Don't send me to PS, murder.
183.
Murder 191.
PS Murder 191.
Murder Hall. I don't want to go to Murder Hall. tonight.
Right.
Please. Mom, I'm begging you, Mom.
So that's our sports stupidisms for today. We're going to be coming back with 15 minutes of shame.
All right.
I'm ready. Alan Gibbon, that's the G-Man. Yeah. Presented to Michael K. Ichihara.